Hello everyone, this is Julie with Craft with Julie, and today I'm kicking off our January Makers with Heart collaboration videos. There will be a new video every day for the next 6 days, and I will put a playlist at the end of the video so you can follow along. We're creating projects using traditional Valentine's colors, and I love this collection Close to My Heart has brought out. It's called Now Forever, and it is just so pretty that I'm going to be using this for my project today. It has, let me show you the prints. So look at these papers, so cute and pretty. And then on the other side, there's some fun, kind of different patterns on the back side. So that's the paper packet. There's also a sticker sheet that I'm going to be using, the stamp set that comes along with that, and there's thin cuts. I mean, this guy is adorable. And there's also some, forget the word for it, embroidered shapes. I'm going to be using those in my virtual craft day later this month. But for this project, I just pulled out some of the papers, stickers, and the stamp set, and of course the thin cuts. For my inspiration, I grabbed my Make It From Your Heart Volume 5. This is an idea book that you can find on Close to My Heart's website. And I looked at this pattern right here, pattern 26. I don't think I've ever created this pattern, but it kind of spoke to me with these different layers. So that's where my inspiration comes from, is this page, or this pattern right there. So I'm going to set it off to the side so I can reference it. Hopefully it will stay. Okay, so I did a little prepping before I started this video, and I cut that thin cut out of Ballerina. Look how pretty that is, just that fun doily looking. And then I cut the postage stamp thin cut out of Seabrook, and I cut the flower and the butterfly out of White, and then a couple of the pattern papers. I'm going to use this pattern paper. It's, I think, my favorite out of that paper collection, or you could use the other side. I think my other favorite is the heart one, but I wanted this to be a little bit softer of a look. So let's go ahead and get started. I just cut a piece of white cardstock, and I'm going to splatter a little bit on here. So I'm just taking one of my Close to My Heart shipping boxes and the Gilt gloss spray. So one of the samples in the pattern book, it had splatters. So I wanted to try out that look. This is, there we go. It's a little stuck. I mean, it is paint, so I can see why it would get stuck. So I'm just going to splatter a little bit on that background. Just a little bit. There we go. I'm going to let that dry while I stamp the other things. And I'm just using a white piece of cardstock, and I can layer it onto a card base later. All right, so we have this one. Let's stamp the postage stamp. I chose Seabrook. That is a coordinating color for this collection. So I'm going to, oops, put the postage stamp on there. And it is more of a solid stamp, so I want to add my foam underneath it. And if you have a new set, you just want to season that. I've used this one before because I'm using it in my craft day later this month. This whole collection is just so fun. Okay, so it's just kind of a tone on tone. And then I decided I wanted to do, maybe I'll bring this in so you guys can see kind of what I'm working from. Okay, so this one right here with the splatters. And then I wanted to kind of, I'm going to be using this heart as the cardstock piece right there. And then we have this little cluster. So I'm going to be stamping the butterfly and the heart, or sorry, not the heart, the rose. Okay, so I want to, I actually haven't used the butterfly before. So let me see if I have a scratch piece of paper. I'm going to try this color out. So the colors that are suggested for this kit are Flamingo, Scarlet Ballerina, Desert Rose, and Seabrook. So I think I want to do like a ballerina to do the lighter. So let's try this out before I commit to putting it on my project. So I'll do the ballerina. That is really, really light. Okay, and then on top of that, we have this layered one. And I think I will do, should we do Flamingo? See how that looks. I think maybe I'll do, that seems kind of too dark. So let's, sorry, you're coming along for my test. Okay, let's try Flamingo on the bottom. Ballerina was just too light for me, and then maybe Desert Rose for the top. And I'm just wiping those off on my chamois before I stamp them. Okay. That's better. Okay, so let's do our bottom. And that is Flamingo. Oh, you know what I could do? Hold on. We could do second generation. So there's your Flamingo. And then I could do the top one full strength. Yes, that's what we're going to do, and I just ruined it. Oh man, it's okay. Okay, so I paused the video and I went and cut a different one since I messed up twice. And we're going to do the second generation on this guy. So let me grab the solid one. I'm going to stamp it and then stamp it on my butterfly. So there's the base. And then I'm going to do full strength on top for my butterfly. Okay, all better. All right, so now we have our rose, and I've done Desert Rose and Scarlet on that one before, and it is gorgeous. So let me show you this one. So for the base, we are going to do Desert Rose. Got to switch my little things off. This one looks, there we go. Okay, so you can just line it up with your thin cut. So I'm going to do Desert Rose for the bottom. And then on top of it, I'm going to layer Scarlet. And it looks really dark, but it will mellow out after it sits for a minute. That's kind of what I've noticed with some of these inks. You just got to give it a minute to cure or sit, and it turns out so pretty. So then we're going to do Scarlet on the top, and I'm just going to line that up There we go. And it will mellow out a little bit. Okay, so then we have those elements. Okay, so now I think we can go ahead and start assembling. So here is my splattered piece of cardstock, and then my pattern is right here. Try to get it in there. And so I chose this pattern for the bottom, but you could really choose any of those patterns, and then Now and Forever. I want to say Now and Then for the name of this paper collection, but it's not. It's Now and Forever. Okay, and then this sticker, thought this was really pretty. It's on the sticker sheet, and I think I'm going to add it after I add a little bling. So this is Melon Shimmer trim, and I thought it was really pretty with those red or the pinks. Okay, and then let's see how this will look. So it just goes above it, just leaving that to peek through a little bit. Isn't that fun? It's so pretty. Okay, it's coming together good. Or well, I don't know. Whatever's good, better English. Okay, so those did come off the sticker sheet. Sometimes I like to cut them off so I can move them around my project just to see what I'm working with. Okay, so now we have this heart right here, and we will add it to our project. I'm just going to add it right there. And you can see there's some little dovetail elements up at the top. So I'm going to add those. So here's the heart pattern that I really love. It's just a little itty bitty piece. So if you have some scraps, you could totally add just a couple dovetails to your project. Okay. And I'm just going to add them on the top. Oh, and I'm running out of my adhesive. Nothing new. If you've been around for a little bit, you know in my videos I always run out of adhesive. Okay, just trim those off. Oh, so cute. Okay. And now I'm going to just kind of play with this little cluster here and decide what I want to add here, or how I want to add it, or if I even want all three. And also I can take a peek at my sticker sheet and see what I have. So I still have oh, I like that it has I stamped one, but I kind of like that it had the Seabrook in there, a Be Mine, so sweet. Let me see if we can add, okay. This will be a possibility. I'm not the best at clustering things, so bear with me. It does take me a minute to kind of figure it out. I think we got it. All right. Oh my goodness. It's a process. Okay, so going from this pattern right here, I created this Valentine's card. I think it turned out pretty cute just by using the different elements in the Now and Forever paper collection. I will put a list of products that I used in the description of the video, just so you can check that out if you want to recreate this card. And also make sure to check out the other Makers with Heart videos. They will be posting, there'll be one every day for the next 6 days. So go ahead and check their projects out, see what they create with, you know, those traditional Valentine colors. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Maybe hit the subscribe button, leave me a nice comment, let me know what you think, and thank you for coming along with me on this journey creating this card today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.